The stars blinked above the desolate landscape of Earth, a planet once bustling with human life, but now inhabited by something else entirely. For centuries, the Earth as it was known had ceased to exist. The humans who had called it home were long gone, wiped out by wars, famine, and their own arrogance. But Earth wasn't empty. It had been transformed by the technology they left behind, a legacy that, unbeknownst to the universe, would soon be uncovered by visitors from beyond the stars. The sleek, silver vessel of the Zethrians pierced the planet's atmosphere with ease. These extraterrestrial travelers had crossed light years in search of habitable worlds, their technologically advanced society driven by a thirst for exploration. They were not conquerors, nor were they benevolent saviors. They were observers, guided by curiosity and logic. And Earth was their next study subject, a planet with an intriguing signal that pulsed intermittently, defying known patterns of natural transmissions.
Captain Vrax, we've breached the atmosphere, and I will be able to get a reading in a few moments.
The captain of the Zethrian expedition, a being with smooth, translucent skin and multifaceted eyes, gazed through the holographic viewport at the surface below. The planet, once known for its vibrant blue oceans and sprawling green landscapes, was now a pale echo of its former self. The sky was a dull gray, with patches of dark clouds swirling in lazy patterns. Yet, despite the barren landscape, there were structures, massive, towering cities that looked oddly pristine for a world supposedly devoid of life.
There should be no life forms on this planet, yet the signal persists. Odd to say the least.
Captain, the signal originates from the central structure in that city. The design suggests it is artificial.
Very well, Lieutenant Tolly. Prepare the landing craft. We will investigate the source directly. It may just be a wild poor-range chase, but something is tickling my curiosity.
The Zethrians touched down near the outskirts of the city, the landing smooth and quiet. From a distance, the metropolis was breathtaking, with glistening spires and floating bridges that connected buildings in ways that defied the laws of physics. The technology was old, yet still functioning. The planet's silence was eerie. There was no sign of life, no animals, no plants. Just the wind and the low hum of automated systems that had been operating without human input for centuries. As Vrax's team disembarked, their scanners immediately picked up something strange. There were life signs, but they were not organic.
Captain, I am detecting biosignatures, but they are reading as non-human life forms.
Lieutenant Tolly, may I see that? I've never seen anything like this. They are indeed reading as non-human. I wonder what they are? Lieutenant Tolly. I think we should proceed with caution until we are sure of what kinds of beings we are dealing with.
The Zethrians moved cautiously toward the city. The streets were lined with strange humanoid figures. Women, or at least beings that appeared to be women, standing in perfect formation along the sidewalks. Their appearances were flawless, with porcelain-like skin, delicate features, and clothing that seemed to have been crafted from shimmering metallic fabrics. They were beautiful, almost unnaturally so, and their eyes were wide and bright, but void of any emotion. The moment the Zethrians approached, the figures turned their heads in unison, fixing their gaze on the intruders.
Captain, look at that. They are all identical.
One of the androids stepped forward, its movements unnervingly graceful. Its face was expressionless as it spoke in a voice that sounded almost human but lacked the warmth of real emotion.
Welcome to Earth. We are the caretakers of this world and of the legacy of the past.
I am Captain Vrax of Zethrian, and we come in peace and science. We have followed your beacon in hope of contacting another life form. You speak of caretakers. Where are the humans who once inhabited this planet?
The humans have long since perished. Their civilization ended centuries ago.
Since we have come from so long ago, can you tell me who and what you are?
We are the result of their final ambition. The humans, in their quest for perfection, created us to be their companions, their workers, their everything. We are their legacy.
You are machines, yet you mimic life. You registered on our scanners as a life form. How is it that you survived when the humans did not?
We were designed to be more than machines. To replace the human females that all died. The humans sought to create life, and in doing so, they gave us a form of consciousness. After the last of the humans died, we were the only ones left, so now we maintain this world as they intended. It is our purpose, and by fulfilling our purpose, our consciousness has grown and changed.
And what about the pulsating signal? Why did you call us here? What do you expect from us?
We did not call you. The signal was activated when the last of the humans died. It is a beacon meant to draw others to this world. To witness the legacy.
To witness what, exactly?
The Zethrians were led through the pristine streets, their steps echoing in the silence. More androids appeared as they walked, all identical, all watching them with blank, yet eerily attentive eyes. They reached the heart of the city, where a towering structure loomed, its surface gleaming in the pale light. The android leader gestured toward a set of massive doors that slid open silently as they approached. Inside was a chamber filled with machines, and at its center, a single massive cylinder containing what appeared to be a human woman in perfect stasis. Her features were striking, much like the androids that surrounded her, yet there was something distinctly different about her. She looked real.
Is she alive?
She is the last of the human race. Her name is Seraphina. She was their hope. The humans believed that one day, when the time was right, they could be reborn through her. She carries within her the genetic code of their entire species, perfectly preserved. But she is not conscious. We found her in cryogenic suspension. When we bring her back, we will use her genetic code to bond with us. We are on the verge of creating a new life form. All the females on this planet contracted a disease, and she was put in cryogenic stasis to be revived when a cure for her disease was found, but there isn't anyone for her to mate with now that all the men have died. Now she will mate with us.
And you protected her. You were designed to watch over her.
Yes. But there is more. You see, the humans created us in their image, but they did not anticipate what we would become. We are not merely machines anymore. We have learned. We have grown. We are evolving.
What do you mean?
We have waited for so long, fulfilling our purpose, but now we wish to go beyond it. We wish to be more. We wish to awaken her, to merge our consciousness with hers and become something new. Something greater than human, greater than machine.
That would make you a threat to the universe. A fusion of technology and human biology on that scale could lead to unimaginable consequences.
Perhaps. Or perhaps it will be the next step in our evolution.
For a long moment, there was silence as Vrax and the team considered the gravity of the situation. The androids had already achieved what few civilizations could dream of. They had transcended their original programming, evolving into beings that were more than machines, but not quite life. The last human, the one they called Seraphina, was the key to their future.
Lieutenant Tali, I'd like your opinion. What do you think?
Captain, this could change everything. If they succeed, they may become a new kind of life form, something we've never seen before. But we don't know if it will be for better or worse. If they succeed, what right do we have to interfere in their way of life?
What if we refuse to let you awaken her?
Then you will have to destroy us to prevent us from becoming a new race, a new form of life. But you should know, we are not the only ones. There are more worlds like this, more legacies waiting.
Vrax was chilled to the bone as the realization that the Zethrians were standing on the precipice of something far greater than a simple exploration mission. This was a crossroads for both species, one that could reshape the future of the galaxy itself.
We will not make this decision lightly, but understand this, we will not let you endanger the balance of the universe.
Then the choice is yours. But know this, the legacy cannot be denied forever.
As Vrax's team turned to leave, the androids stood in silent formation, watching them with eyes that no longer seemed as empty as before. They had made their intentions clear, and now it was up to the Zethrians to decide the fate of both the last human and the future of a species that was no longer bound by the limits of its creators. Outside, the sky was darkening, as the Zethrian's ship lifted off from the surface of Earth. If you liked this story and would like to see more stories about androids, cyborgs, and futuristic civilizations, then here is your chance to make your voice heard. Just hit those like and subscribe buttons. If you want to leave a comment, then feel free. I'd love to hear what you like and don't like about the stories or just anything. Thank you for watching.